Hey yogis, good morning. It's Saturday morning and it is officially the beginning of day 4. It is noon and we are headed out now. Woke up at 10 after a solid 9 hours of sleep, probably in part thanks to Mary Jane. I had to get a full night's rest because Thursday going into Friday morning, there was little to no sleep had. So yesterday was extremely sluggish, and it was a day where there was very little energy, and we went through a lot with the hammam being canceled, etc., etc. But ended it off on a really high note. We went to a phenomenal place called Slow, which is very trendy, very hot right now in Lagos. Super busy night, all the grown and sexy, all the Instagrammable people you could want to look at were there. But we were meeting up with people that flew in for the wedding as well from the States. So we didn't bother recording any content, but we are going to go back tomorrow, tomorrow being Sunday, for brunch. Just the two of us. So I'll be able to grab some content from Slow during the daytime. But if you want to see the grown and sexy movement that happens there at night, you're gonna have to go there yourself. And I highly recommend getting a reservation, booking a table if you can do. Otherwise you'll have to sit at the bar, which was fine. That's what we did. But it would have been nice to have been sat at a table. So if you want a table on a week and night evening, make sure you book in advance. So on this Saturday morning, I thought I was going to be teaching a class at the Happiness Center, which is a holistic wellness center, I believe the first of its kind on the continent. But, it was probably too short notice by the time we created the flyers and tried to get the word out. So unfortunately, no one registered for my class. So I didn't teach a class this morning. So that was that. So I gave us the opportunity to sleep in. Like I said, I got a full solid 9 hours. Thank you again to Mary Jane for facilitating that. So we're both feeling really well rested. On this Saturday, we're going to keep it pretty low key because again, we're still somehow finding ourselves acclimating and not fully adjusted to the time difference. And I think also we're feeling a little bit sluggish because we're just also not eating the food that we are accustomed to. Like, we eat loads of salads back home, and if you've been following our journey on to Castaic Jones, then you know that for the last month or so we've been raw. We were doing a detox, which we'll pick up again when we get back to the US. So we've been feeling a little bit bloated too, because so much of the food here is starchy and cooked, which it kind of just weighs you down a little bit. You think it'd be more raw, more fresh, and I'm sure that is available. We just have not found that. But generally speaking, let me know if you feel the same way, that when you go to the Caribbean or other tropical countries, that there's a lot of like dumplings and fried foods, samosas and rice and peas or rice and beans, even fried fishes, just like really starchy based, potato, plantain based, carbohydrate based foods in places where you would think that because herbs and fruits and veggies are abundant and ever growing everywhere, you would think that would be primarily the diet. But colonialism, history, it is what it is. So we're off to a really great cafe this morning, which I'm excited about. Morning-ish, it's noon, I guess afternoon. It's called the FlowerShop Cafe, so we'll definitely take content there. It was recommended to us not by David Obias, who has been really the itinerary that we've been following was thanks to his phenomenal collaboration on YouTube with The Lonely Planet. I highly recommend you watch this video. But this one is actually a recommendation by our very own host at the Airbnb, so we're going to go check it out. It looks lovely. And yes, I know I didn't vlog last night, but hopefully today we'll make up for it by getting you good content. Okay, see you later. Bye. Yogis, and after an hour after signing off, I'm about to leave for brekkie at FlowerShop Cafe, which has what appears to be a delicious brunch menu offered till 3 p.m. We were set to leave at around noon. That's when I last signed up. And look. Good morning, afternoon. It is thunder showers. Can't even see the beach anymore. It's pouring down in the Lagos. In the Lagos, it's pouring down. And this is why when you rest well and you can stay on top of things, you make sure that you have some adequate food and snacks at the home to tie you over until storms have passed, so that you can at least feed yourself and not be reliant on getting all of your food from outside. But you know, it's holidays, it's only day 4. It is what it is. This is again that lipstick I was telling you guys about, which I wish was more plummy. You see, this is what I expected. It was to be that more, again, wine, eggplanty, but it doesn't look like that on me. It looks almost red. It is what it is though. Shout out to Bite for doing eco-friendly, vegan, non-toxic makeup to zhuzh a girl up when she wants to put a lip on. Yeah, so, I mean, listen, it looks like it could even flood down there. It's no joke. Power's already gone out. Thankfully, we have a generator here. Yeah, so here I was trying to make up for the fact that I didn't vlog much yesterday because I was walking around on literally minimal rest. I was hoping and planning to give you guys loads of content today, but we'll see what we can muster up once this clears up. It's coming down hard. See that? See the accumulation over my shoulder? See that? All right. Since I can't eat, I should probably go read or do some yoga. Check back in with y'all later. Bye.
Oh, Lagos. Oh, Lagos. Why you got to do this to me? Why you got to do this to me, Lagos? It's just going to get some breakfast. I guess I won't. Rain is crazy.
All right, so it's middle of the day on Saturday afternoon. It's Tekeste and Jones. And whilst we had plans of taking ourselves to a nice little brunch over at FlowerShop Cafe, which looks delicious and beautiful. The setting, all of it just looks like content worthy. The menu looks eat worthy. Yeah, we're just having to kind of bide our time until this weather improves. We were just about to head out when this downpour came, but we have to give thanks that we've actually not had rain since arriving on Wednesday. And in the forecast, it was telling us something very differently. So we're going to stay put, and hopefully we'll be able to make up what we didn't get this in the earlier part of today in terms of content in the latter part of the day. What say you, Senora Jones?
I'm ready to get in an Uber, rain or not, after this.
Really?
After we.
Okay, I'm not even gonna say no to that because I am trying to catch this brunch. It ends at 3. The lunch menu looks fine, but I'm really here for the brunch. So if he says he's prepared to go out in an Uber and torrential rain, who am I to say no? It is holiday, celebrate. And we're here for an adventure. Tekeste and Jones are here for an adventure. Tekeste and Jones here for an adventure. See you later. It's Saturday afternoon, and we've just decided that we are going to head out anyways. We've got our rain gear on. It's 4 p.m. I've yet to eat. We had a little something, thanks to Prada Mango. some leftover prêt-à-manger. So we're going to get some real food, and we're going to take an Uber to do such. We're also going to bring our laptops and do a little content creation as well as editing and some admin stuff, because we have to use the time that's available to us and put it to use. Sitting at home, not doing anything is simply not an option. What say you?
Not an option.
And we did a yoga class, so we're making use of our time. Because we couldn't go out earlier, we said, okay, since we're not going to get our walk in like we had hoped, we stretched, we yinned, he grimaced. It was
hard. Yoga's hard. That was.
But it's good for you.
It is.
It's good for you. Anything worth doing takes time, takes dedication, takes commitment and perseverance. Okay, we'll see you at the FlowerShop Cafe. Tell the people. Ishé, people are waiting.
See y'all later.
He's deep in thought, I think. Okay, so we're at FlowerShop. Gorgeous. The interior is everything I could have wanted. We could have wanted and more. But get this, it's 4:24 on a Saturday during a monsoon, and it is packed. There's legit a waiting list. Here I thought we had missed the brunch rush. We were about to miss the dinner rush because we got here smack dab in the middle of that, you know, that awkward time where it's not quite rush hour, or it's not quite cocktail hour. But I guess because of the rain, everyone wants to be at the flower shop. So once we finally get a table, we're going to hunker down for at least a couple of hours and make use of our time here. Yeah, and we're going to catch some footage of this area. Okay, welcome to FlowerShop Cafe. I think this would typically be outside if it wasn't for the monsoon and torrential rain. Looks like it's been added to offer some outdoor seating during the rain. What is this gentleman's name? Oh, he was an activist? He's a professor. Is he living? Is he living?
Yeah.
He is?
He came here several times. He used to come here several times.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very good. Thank you for that, sir.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Immediately to the left, that's the retail shop and the flower shop. The dining area. Greatness himself. The buffet to the right. Plenty of artifacts and things to beautify the home and to lift your spirits. I truly believe that flowers comfort the soul. It smells amazing. The soft, delicate waif of the tropical flowers and the roses, and just beautiful. My favorite, lilies. And still, you can shop for garments. I'm here for it. lot of top shelf alcohol. And again, everything is in the details, isn't it? Look at this. Reminds me of the craftsmanship that you would see in Lamu. And even on the way to the wash closet, I've been told that there's another floor. It's all in the details. I will say it is nice that they have the sink out there, so you don't have to queue up, you know, inside the toilet, so to speak. I mean, you still queue up, I suppose, obviously. But it's just accessible, just like we saw at Lagosia. You don't have to go into the toilet in order to just, you know, freshen up, wash your hands. Oh, this is not the second floor. Looks like the kitchen, actually.
And then that was me in my 30s. That's imagine.
This is a place where you come to nice early in the day. You can spend time here, work, create. And this only comes out in the evening. It's a buffet. I'm not sure if it's just on the weekends, but apparently it's inclusive of a free glass or inclusive of a glass of wine. Very nice, very tasteful, a lot of fresh food.
I ordered the Lebanese coffee with a shot of vanilla and a shot of almond milk.
And he's going to put it together. They've given him a palate cleanser, so the water is to help cleanse his palate.
Water, palate, the cleanse of the palatine.
Like they do in Italia. The presentation is. I wish you guys could smell this coffee. It literally takes me back to like a Morocco or the Middle East somewhere. Israel, actually, where I had a Turkish coffee. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah, I did have Turkish coffee before, and I had a Lebanese coffee at a Lebanese spot in Virginia.
Oh, the place that's in Old Town?
It's not really. It's not really Old Town, but it's near.
Oh, the one on King Street.
No, it's Ice.
Never mind, guys. Anyways, there's a place in Old Town Alexandria that serves Turkish coffee, which I'm trying to get to one of these days. So he's adding the milk first. The presentation. It's the presentation for me, guys.
The milk is hot.
The other way, baby. Because the spout is on. We're lefties. Yeah, we're both lefties.
No love for the left-handed.
Hey, plenty of love. Ooh, it's like an espresso. It's a shot. It's a shot.
Syrup.
And we even included a biscotto, cantucci. Un biscotto, un cantucci, because in Italia, that's how we do it. Ooh, I got a chocolate cantucci.
Oh yeah, look at her.
We're coming, we're getting to that. But first, the people want to know, is it yay or is it nay? I think you're going to get 2 cups out of this. Bottoms up, sir.
Oh wow, it's good. And it's strong.
That's what I meant to say. It smells very, very strong.
very strong, very good. I recommend it. Now I'm feeling better. I was just like low energy, but now I'm feeling a little perked up.
Because it's 10 to 5, and we're only now getting sustenance.
It up. Yeah.
We've been stuck at home due to the weather.
Oh, I'm gonna have this.
That's what you do too, because it's very different from regular coffee.
Multi-grain croissant. You know, everything here is African and European flair. So most of the food is basically either African or European. Maybe some Americans sprinkled in there. So in case I got cut off, I don't know, my phone has been tripping lately. And I don't feel like taking my GoPro or anything around, so I just finished most of this croissant. And I'm gonna finish my shot of Lebanese coffee. Now, that's got some kick to it. Kick. Like I feel like it's doing something good to my body right now. So, we're about to dig in.
Okay, I took a sip, a teeny tiny sip of Ishé's coffee, and it is mamma mia ragazzi, buonissimo. Okay, so because they do an in-house chocolate ganache, as much as I love coffee and chai, I'm still a hot chocolate girl. I'm a hot chocolate bae, now and forever. Let me be clear, the way that the hot chocolate is made in Italia is how I drink my hot chocolate. So thick that if you put a spoon in it, it stands upright. None of that thin, watery stuff that they do in North America. That's not, I don't even consider that hot chocolate. Now there are places in North America that serve a proper Italian hot chocolate, such as Max Brenner, Union Square, New York City. Get the Italian dark. It's $8, but it's $8 well spent.
Max Brenner. It's supposed to be you.
It's supposed to be what? My brand? Oh, okay. That one over my head. Yul Brynner apparently is an actor. I'm not old though. Wink, wink. I'm just grown. Forever young. So I got my hot cocoa, yeah, with almond milk. And look at what we have here. It is quite tall, so I'm expecting it to be a bit runny. But with a little cantucci, also chocolate style. It's the presentation for me. And the cute little latte. I'm just so grateful I'm getting sustenance, guys. Sorry for putting my hand in front of the camera. I'm just so grateful to be getting sustenance because it's 10 to 5. And it's long overdue, but the weather kept us from going out. Like I said, at least we made good use. We did yoga. We rested. Now we are going to feast. Okay, we're about to finally start eating this brunch, although we've just heard that they're about to set up a whole buffet. So, with complimentary wine, not that I drink, but my companion does, obviously. Yeah, so we're going to do our brunch, even though it's like after 5 now. And we'll do a buffet another time. Yeah, we have food and we're about to enjoy this avocado toast. Man, my mouth is watering for this first bite of real food today. Check in back with you later.
It was about a fixed price.
Thank you for
And a glass of wine, either red or white.
It's included. Okay. A glass of wine is included.
Check it, direct it, let's begin. Party on, party on. It's easy now. Joy. So we got this good problem to have again. We got so much guacamole and not enough stuff to sop it up with. Check it out. Now I can't get a good, oh no. So much guacamole, not enough chips. Good problem to have. Seen as much as one avocado is like $2.50 to $5 at home. Good problem to have.
Hey again. So I took a break because I just really needed to eat and get some sustenance. And now I just wanted to let you guys hear in the background some beautiful live music. There's a young man that came in, he's a violinist. They've set up a buffet over on that side. There is said violinist. He's serenading the guests. This space is so cool, it's so comforting, and I love that in Niger, like you would expect Africa to really value creativity, music, and musicianship. A lot of live music where we've gone. I love it here.
See, folks. Awesome. How do you feel? Yeah, I know who you are, yeah.